Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin has never done this before. Whales confirm the next bull rally and the one day trading strategy that you've probably never thought to use before. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at this massive inverted head and shoulders. Plus, Bitcoin's never done this. Whales predicting a bull rally and an amazing day trading strategy. If you stay tuned till the end, before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us on Twitter at Crypto Love. Push that like button. Now today, Fear and Greed 59, up from yesterday. However, the market is down from yesterday by 0.5%. Bitcoin at 33.83, Ethereum at 18.74, BNB at 2.38, XRP 47 cents, Cardano 28 cents, Dogecoin 6 cents, Tron 7 cents, and Solana 16.59. And the top coins today, based on AI, would be Cosmos Hub, Oasis Network, Reserve Risk, Harmony, and Scale. And you can try out token metrics for yourself. There's a free trial down in the description. Now, Bitcoin sitting in, you can see these white lines right here, this ascending pattern that we have. But if you take a look at this blue line right here, we have a very big head and shoulders forming. Here is a shoulder, here is a head, and here is another shoulder. And once Bitcoin hits this price right here, which is roughly $33,000, should we break through there? Well, based on where the head is right now, that would send Bitcoin price to roughly $60,000. Oh my goodness. I know, that's what I was thinking too. Confirmed also by this power law corridor. It's only a matter of time until Bitcoin reaches $55,000. Bitcoin likes to flirt with the purple line of the power law corridor, which is right here we're breaking through at the moment, before taking off. It's time for Bitcoin to hit the next target, which is the $55,000 line of this power law corridor. As a matter of fact, we saw a nearly perfect retest of the institutional bias. We had a retest back here, another retest yes again, just bounced as expected. And generally, we retest this line many times during the bull runs. Right now, is it Bitcoin on track? Well, based on where it is, breaking through the zero line of this trend score down on the bottom, we can see this was historically very early on in the rally, suggesting that right now is still very early on in the rally. But this is kind of the boring part leading up to the halving. Generally leading up to the halving, it's very slow gains as people have seen, mostly moving sideways, up every once in a while, but not the explosive, massive, every day you wake up and your portfolio has doubled type of gains that most people want. As a matter of fact, what we generally see is a lot of sideways movement, and then over a couple days, massive jump upwards, and then sideways and or down movement and massive jump upwards. Same thing we just saw once again, movement down and sideways for months, and then massive break upwards once again. But there is good news for Bitcoin. Some bullish charts, most anticipated crossover ever. Bitcoin's finally crossing over the weekly Gaussian channel. If it were to repeat in previous cycles what happened here, this was extremely bullish, the beginning of the parabolic rally for Bitcoin. Now, coincidentally, DXY has also had a large indication on the Gaussian channel. This has changed from green to red. The last two times that this happened, Bitcoin and altcoins experienced a bull run the following months, both in 2016, 2017, and 2021. Generally, DXY works inverse from Bitcoin. This one is signaling going down, which means Bitcoin would likely go up. So that brings us to this chart. The first time ever Bitcoin has had a cross, a golden cross of the weekly MA 220 crossing. It's now confirmed on the weekly charts. Now, this is the first time it happened, so we can't look back in history to see what happened previously. But what we can see is that as the distance between the MA20 grows from the MA200, so here you can see it's a very small distance, here it's a much larger distance, here if it's an even larger distance, as the distance grows, Bitcoin price tends to go up dramatically. Same thing happened back here in 2015. Now this was the closest thing to a cross back here, but you have to look, this is basically in the negative, so now it's crossed, things are going into the positive, which would suggest that Bitcoin price would likely be growing. You know who believes that? Whales do. It turns out that whales buy right before and during bull rallies, whereas they lose interest at the top of markets and they have low accumulation during bear markets. Now, this color change shows red is when whales are accumulating and blue is when they are not. You can see they, as a matter of fact, were not accumulating at the bottom, but right now they are starting to invest heavily. Whales heavily accumulating for the first time since 2021. Back here, translation, the bull market is only beginning. It's only getting started, which is good news. And then when you compound it with this, it turns into great news. If we take a look, what happened at Bitcoin's third halving? We can see halving 3 right here. This is when the available Bitcoin supply for trade decreased. Read Bitcoin supply shock. Less Bitcoin available on exchanges, period, continues to decrease. We have something with increasing demand, increasing notoriety, and decreased supply. Do you know what that means in simple economics? Price goes up. And for those of you who like to trade on the daily, it turns out that Bitcoin's recent average returns by day, Tuesdays has been the clear performer, the clear winner. Friday is the second best day, but Tuesday, which would be today, the best day for Bitcoin trades. As a matter of fact, if you take a look at this, you make 2 trades a week, you could probably, based on the law of average, do pretty well. You buy on Monday, you sell on Tuesday, you short on Friday, you buy on Saturday. That's basically it. You do 2 trades a week and you would make an absolute killing just based on this. So that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.